everybody, it's Heather from Cottontail Crafts. It's Wednesday, May 22nd, and I got a few things made this week. Mostly I got one thing made a few times, and then the other thing I made was a pattern test. So let's start with the pattern test because that's the first thing that I made this week. So her name is Elsa, and on Instagram she is Sutures and Stuffy, and she's the same Elsa that I pattern tested the most for a couple of weeks ago. Well, she came up with this really cute pig pattern, and she asked me, Robin, and Sue if we would like to give the pig a go, and it was so cute. I'm like, absolutely. So I named him Hamlet because he's quite the ham. He's quite like roly-poly, but he's very cute, and I think he's adorable. So here is Hamlet. Isn't he cute? He's quite large. He took over one skein of pink to make, and he's pretty much no sew, except for you have to sew his legs on, which I found pretty easy. I bought some knit needles now, so now I can secure my items in place before I sew them on. So the ears, you crochet them, set them aside, and then you start crocheting the snout and you work back, and then you crochet the ears in. So the pig is all one piece. His little tail, you crochet that in as you're crocheting the pig. The only tricky bits on the pig is his cheeks. So you basically crochet two little circles and set them aside, and then they get crocheted in as you're working back the head. And then she shows you where to add stitch markers to the cheeks and where to add them, like on the nose. And then you crochet the cheeks in, and then you're working up the head, and then it's all in the pattern instructions. Once I got past the cheeks, it was smooth sailing. So I wouldn't say this is beginner, but being in the group chat with the designer really helped us get through some parts of the cheeks. So she's going to tweak her pattern a little bit, I think, to make it easier to understand. And I think he turned out adorable. I don't know what I'm going to price him at. He is quite large. But once I got past the cheeks, it went by pretty quickly. I'm thinking $45. I don't know that I'll get more for him, but I think I'm going to put 45 on him, and we'll see what happens. I know there's quite a few people out there that do love pigs. The only other pig I've done is Willie, and he's in a video quite a ways back. He is in my thumbnail. I just took him over to Lisa's floral shop. I have so many large stuffies now that I took some over to Lisa so that they get seen like every day. I'm not going to do a market this weekend. I'm going to take this weekend off. And the markets move back outside on Sunday. So the weather's not looking that great. So I'm going to take this weekend off from a market. And just, hubby wants some yard work done. So yeah, I'm going to take this weekend off from markets and just work on some more stuff. But there's Hamlet. I will link her Etsy shop and her Instagram in the description below. Robin's pig is really, really cute. I think she uploaded her video on Wednesday. But I pretty much only do my content video on Sundays. So there's my Hamlet. Oh, I've seen Sue's pig too. It's really cute. But there's Hamlet. He really is cute. I did brown glitter eyes on him. So I used Perfect Chunky in bubblegum. I used, what's this color brown called? I'm throwing a brain fart. Teddy bear. Teddy bear. So his spot and his hoofs are in teddy bear. So I did brown glitter eyes and I did 20 millimeters for the eyes. The cheeks are worth it. The cheeks are totally worth it. A little bit of a Miss Piggy vibe, don't you think? Okay, so then I had a coworker reach out to me at work. I gotta get my hair cut. It's getting so long. I had a coworker reach out to me and she asked me if I could do 2 flowering cactuses. And I remembered Robin did flowering cactuses on her channel a couple of weeks ago and they turned out really cute. So I asked Robin to send me a picture of her cactuses so I could show my coworker. And when Robin did her cactuses, she put eyes and a mouth on the pot. And my coworker said, I love it, but I don't want the face. I said, okay. So then I asked Robin where she got the pattern. And she linked me on Etsy, which is just the flowering cactuses and the round of dirt. And then you glue that into a ceramic pot. Well, I wanted to crochet the pot. So she said she got the pot on Instagram, which is a free pattern. So just meld the 2 patterns together. So that's what I did. The first one I made, I used Perfect Chunky. I used a 4.5 millimeter hook. And my cactus looks pretty big compared to the pot. But it's still cute. I think it's still cute. I might take this one over to Lisa's floral shop. I showed her a picture. She's like, yes, bring them over. So I got 5 total made. 2 of them are already spoken for. I want to make a few more for my markets. And then some of these I will take over to Lisa's. But I wanted to start filming today because I got to take these to work. My friend, coworker can pick out the 2 that she wants. And then the rest will go to Lisa. So there's my first flowering cactus, Perfect Chunky 4.5 millimeter hook. Then the second one I think it was this one here. I think it was this one. So I did a 4.5 millimeter hook on the pot and a 4 millimeter hook on the cactuses and flower. And I think it looks just a little bit better. More proportional, you know? So I made those 2. And then last night, I just pumped out a few more. Just playing around with my color combinations. I do like them. And I decided not to put the face on them because I'm taking them over to Lisa's, which is a flower shop. I think if I were to put the faces on them, those would be good for my markets, but for these ones, I just decided not to do the face. And then the last one I made last night, Robin had done 2-toned cactus in her, so I did a 2-tone in one of mine. And I do really like them. Like, I was really cursing the pattern at first, like the dirt in the pot. Because you do the pot, and then you crochet in the front loops only, and then you work the dirt in the back loops only. And once you add your stuffing, I really struggled with crocheting. I don't know why, but big old man hands maybe. But I've got 5 made, so I'm getting a little bit better at it. But I have a question for you all. I have a container of felt flowers, and I've had these for years and years and years. I probably had these when I lived in Edmonton, and I probably used these on my cards when I did paper crafting. But I have this little cup of felt flowers, and do you think I should glue these into the center of my flowering cactuses? Yes or no? I mean, I got to use them up, right? I kind of think they're cute. I think I might. I think I will. I think it just adds a little bit of extra pizzazz. Because I thought about, you know, I don't know, doing a yarn dot. But I don't know. I think these are really cute. I think I might take my hot glue and glue these all in. And then I can get some of these gone. I don't know why I ordered so many of them. But they're just sitting, they've been sitting on my shelf for, I had these when I lived in Edmonton, and that was back in 2005. So it's time to use up some of these flowers. So I think I'm going to do that next. I'm going to hot glue all these on. And then I have a pattern test for Stacy. Her name is Stacy. She's StaceyMakes on YouTube, and her Instagram is appletree_StaceyMakes. So I'm gonna do the skunk. It's for a skunk. I'm gonna make my skunk after my work shift today. I work 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. and it's about 9 o'clock right now. So I just wanted to get this filmed so I can take these to work, so my coworker can pick out what cactus she wants, and then I'll take the rest of these over to my friend's floral shop. So the next thing you will see is a skunk, and I was going to do black and white glitter, Parfait Chunky. Robin beat me to the punch, so I'm going to have to figure out a different color combination for the skunk. And I got some of that pretty faux fur from Michael's a couple weeks ago for my unicorn pattern test. So I'm going to switch it up. I think I'm going to try Bernat Blanket. I don't know, I'm very limited in colors for the Parfait Chunky, but we'll see what we can come up with. So I'm going to go to work, come home, make my skunk, and then that'll be the next thing that you see. So we will see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I know I said the next thing I was going to show you was my pattern test for Stacy's skunks, but I decided I'm going to show you, I pumped out some more little baby octopuses. I think I have like 12 here, and some of them I did with just the regular eyes, and some of them I did with the, I ordered these off Amazon not that long ago, so I thought I would start using those up. And I just pumped out a bunch in different colors, using up my scrap yarn. So I have a whole bunch of these little octopuses done. 4 of them I did on my live on Wednesday night. And this is the gumdrop. Look, the first one I did on my live. His eyes got a little cockeyed. But yeah, I got a bunch of like scrap balls of yarn. And then this yarn is yarn I got at my local Dollarama. And this is a really nice yarn. It's soft. It's kind of like Bernat Blanket, but it's like, I don't know, it's like a mix of Bernat Blanket and Parfait Chunky. It's really, really nice. And I've not seen this at my Dollarama since I bought it, and I bought this, I think I bought it in like October of last year, and I have not seen this since. So, but if I see more of it in the future, I will buy some. So then I was at Walmart the other day, and I seen this new pretty yarn at Walmart, and it's a size 7 yarn, And I bought 1 ball of green and 1 ball of orange to try. And I thought I would pump out some more Octos in the size 7 yarn, which is the same pattern as the little guys. So I made 3 in the orange. And one of them I did glitter eyes. The other 2 I did in silver and like a yellow. This yarn I found very hard to work with because it's kind of furry. I can't even describe what it feels like. It almost feels like soft, like towel, like, you know, the material towels are made out of. It has that feel to it. And I had to go up to a size 9 hook with this yarn. So I struggled with my wrists bothering me a little bit, so I only made 3 green and 3 orange. And I'll probably sell these before I make any more, but I probably would not buy the yarn again. I found it very difficult to work with. It was very difficult to close the ring, the magic ring with this yarn. It would snap. So then I would just have to close the hole, like sewing, like it wasn't that fun to work with. So I would not buy this yarn again. And this was Mainstays Walmart brand, but I don't know. I had never seen it there before. And when I see new yarn, I like to at least get 1 ball to try. But yeah, I would not buy it again. But I want to use it up. So I will use it on octopuses to get it gone. Okay, so the next thing I made was a pattern test that I did for Stacey. And she's StaceyMakes on YouTube. I will link her Instagram. I will link all her channels in the description below. So I got picked a pattern test, a skunk. And you probably, if you follow Robin, who is Knotting Hook Crochet, she showed her skunk a couple of days ago. And everybody was kind of doing the black and white traditional skunk, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I used Bernat blanket. I used 18mm safety eyes, and I also incorporated the faux fur that I bought at Michael's a couple weeks ago. So I did a gray skunk, and I did pink safety eyes, and I did pink faux fur. So I made a skunk. And then after I made my skunk, I'm like, well, I want to make a black and white one because I think those obviously would sell the best. So again, I used Bernat blanket. I used 18mm safety eyes, and for the fur, I mixed Bernat blanket with 1 strand of eyelash yarn. And he turned out really cute. And I don't know if you can see it, but the Bernat, well, it was a Walmart brand of yarn, and it had the glitter in it. So you probably can't see the glitter on camera, but I think it turned out really, really, really cute. And I liked it so much, I made 2. So I made 2 in the black and white, and then I made 1 gray. And I think they're super adorable. I think these will sell well at markets. They were very quick and easy to make. The legs are popcorn stitches. I don't know that I will do this in the Michaels brand or the Parfait Chunky. I really like the Bernat blanket, which makes them a little bit bigger. So I think for now I made the 3. We'll see if I sell any of them. And thank you, Stacey, for letting me test your skunks. In the group chat, she was asking people what name she should give the skunk. And I said Pepper, and she picked Pepper. So this is Pepper the Skunk. And I think these are going to sell really well. I don't know. They're really, really, really cute. And I really do like the eyelash yarn mixed with the Bernat blanket. I think it turned out so good. The nose you just stitch on with your yarn. But yeah, he was very easy to do. So the last thing I have for you this week is a couple of weeks ago I did a bunch of patterns from Mom Stitch Eddie. So I had the wolves, the fox, the ladybug, and the cows, and the butterfly. A little while ago on Instagram, she came out with a Bumblebee modification, which was free on Instagram, but you have to have the ladybug pattern in order to do the bee. So I decided to make a bee because I have the ladybug, and it turned out so cute. And I didn't make these eyes. These were just rainbow colored discs that I had already. And these are the offset eyes. So there's kind of like yellow, teal, and then a pink. Well, I hid most of the pink behind the pupil so you couldn't really see it. I wanted the yellow and the teal to stand out. And I think she turned out so cute. Now, if I make this again, I think I would take a couple of rounds off of the wings because they are pretty long. And this is the same yarn that I used on the Skunk stripe. And this was Walmart Bernat blanket brand. And this has glitter in it. And that's what I used on my skunks as well. You probably can't see it on camera, but it's so pretty. And I was going through my polymer clay stash, and because I used to make polymer clay earrings, and I was trying to think of how else I could decorate my eyes. I have lots of glitter, mica powders. I was wondering if I could make like custom colored polymer clay discs that you could put behind your eyes, which I think would be super cool. So I'll have to play around with that. I'll have to research that because I don't know if polymer clay would have chemicals in it that would interfere with the plastic on the safety eyes, so I'm not sure. But I found a package of Resin Craft Blue Moon dried flowers. I thought those on the back of safety eyes would be pretty cool, but I don't know about these because they're quite large. I bought them to make myself a pair of earrings because turquoise is my favorite color. I forgot I had these, and I'll have to play around and see. These would be cute on a bee. Like to have the flowers in the back of the bee eyes, I think would be really cute. So I'll play around this week and see if it's worth doing a video. And I might have to make another bee. We'll see. I'll have to play around. But if it turns out really cool, I think I might invest in some more dried flowers, but like smaller. So you'll be able to get more flowers on the eyes. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work because the flowers are quite big. But that's what I have this week. I think I like the bee and my pig I just put there. I have to price all this stuff yet. I'll probably put 40 on the bee. I'm not sure what I will put on the skunk. I'm thinking $18. I think I'm gonna 18. I could probably get 18. I want to make more, but I kind of got to pace myself. If they sell, I'll make more. And I should probably wait to see if the bee sells before I make more, but I kind of want to play around with the flowers and see if I can make eyes. If they don't turn out good, I'll have to buy some smaller flowers. So that's what I've done this week. And I will be back next Sunday with what I make this week. So thank you everybody for watching, liking, subscribing. I really appreciate it. I want to thank Elsa and Stacy for letting me pattern test. I really appreciate it. I enjoy pattern testing a lot. Like, I enjoy being in the group chats. I love seeing everybody else's projects, like what yarn they pick. It's a lot of fun. So I hope to get to keep doing that in the future. So we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.